But the first question I have for you is, because transforming communities isn't possible without being bold, what's something God's asking you to be bold about personally right now in your life?
Be bold in my life. Well, I think it's about knowing identity. You know, what are we here for? What has God gifted us to do? My wife and I are reading a book called Living Fearlessly, is it? And it talks about, really raw purpose. I think we're kind of vague with our life journey and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
But it's really simple, Yeah. And so, I don't know. I mean, I've never considered myself a bold person. I do comedy out of desperation because I'm not good at anything else. I mean, I've tried everything else, and I'm just thankful that,
Yeah.
I didn't go full time until I was 33. So,
Oh, interesting.
yeah. And we're on our third kid.
Yeah.
And
You were on your third kid?
we were on our third kid. So actually,
Wow.
Heather was more bold than I was, because I
Yeah.
was doing comedy on the side and then, doing the job to pay the bills. And she's like, you need to pick a lane, dude. And what was that? She said, I don't mind being poor, but I want to be poor with a purpose. So, so
She's like, no, for real, I said that.
but it's really, I
love
think
it.
when I got to a point where I thought, okay, this is what I'm supposed to do, I think God gives you the boldness really just to break through all the nervousness and all the uncertainty. And most comedians were just really hypersensitive and want everybody to love us and tell us how great we are, And that's, another thing God really taught me about comedy. It's not about me. It's not about the results. It's about serving people. I used to worry about the one guy in the front row not laughing the whole time, and I just stopped doing that. I was like, I'm here for the one person who really needs it.
Come on. Yeah, for sure.
And gosh, how can you not be grateful for that kind of opportunity? And I don't even, like, the internet and YouTube and social media. It's so big. I still don't understand it.
Yeah.
But just to hear stories of people enjoying what I do and it helped them for whatever reason.
Yeah.
My gosh, that's a cool thing.
You've gone from, like, I'm so curious now, because you said you didn't start doing comedy. Did you start doing comedy younger than that, or you just didn't start full time?
Yeah, I started in my early 20s.
Cool.
And just kind of just messing around comedy clubs. But then I found that, like, churches, it's all about stage time. So,
Sure.
and churches, you go to comedy club, you get 5 minutes a week.
Yeah.
And the youth guys, like, can you handle these guys for an hour? So if you can handle a bunch of middle schoolers at 9 o'clock on a Sunday morning, you're good, right? Or a lock-in.
Yeah, that'll preach.
Lock-ins at 2 o'clock in the morning when these weirdos are hyped up on M&Ms and Dr. Pepper and pizza and trying to keep their,
I'm the Mountain Dew comedian. Right?
That was one of my first jokes about, a rough crowd. I had 2 o'clock in the morning lock-in. It was a tough crowd. I heard someone yell out, "Give us Barabbas." It was a tough crowd. So, yeah, I'm thankful. It was tough. So yeah, it was tough. But I mean, I'd come home crying, just like, oh, it's just so humiliating and so hard. But once again, I didn't have it. Comedy was the deal I just didn't want to quit. So I'm glad I didn't.
So what's it like? What's the journey of the comedic life for you, of going from, like, you went from open mics, and then working at doing churches to, like, full 90-minute shows? Like, what was that?
It's